he rise of the Benin Kingdom. In the heart of West Africa, where the dense forests meet fertile plains, long before the arrival of European explorers, there lay a land destined for greatness, the land of Igudamigodo. This was a land of abundance, rich in resources and beauty. But it was also a land torn apart by internal strife. The local chieftains, each vying for power, turned the land into a battlefield, where brother fought against brother, and the people lived in constant fear and uncertainty. Yet, even in the darkest of times, a beacon of hope can emerge. From the depths of chaos, there rose a leader unlike any other Igudо, a man revered for his wisdom, fairness, and unparalleled bravery. With a vision of unity and peace, Igudо set out to bring an end to the bloodshed that had plagued his people for generations. He sought to unite the warring factions, to forge a kingdom where peace and prosperity would reign. Through diplomacy, courage, and the strength of his character, Igudо achieved the impossible. He united the chieftains under a single banner, and in doing so, laid the foundation for what would become the Ogiso dynasty. He became the first Ogiso, the King of the Sky, a title that signified his divine right to rule over the newly united kingdom. Under Igudó's wise and just leadership, Igudamigodo transformed from a land of strife into the Kingdom of the Sky, a beacon of peace, prosperity, and hope. The kingdom flourished under the Ogiso dynasty. The people, once divided, now worked together to build a society where art, culture, and trade could thrive. The fertile lands of Igudamigodo yielded bountiful harvests, and the kingdom's wealth grew. The people, grateful for the stability that Igudó had brought, celebrated their newfound unity and prosperity. The Kingdom of the Sky became known far and wide as a place of peace and abundance. But as with all great stories, the journey of the Benin Kingdom was not without its challenges. As the kingdom expanded, it attracted the attention of rival tribes who sought to claim its wealth for themselves. External threats loomed on the horizon, and within the kingdom, new challenges arose. Power struggles among the chiefs and the ambitions of those within the royal family began to threaten the stability that Igudó had worked so hard to achieve. As the years passed, Igudó grew older, and the question of succession became a pressing concern. His sons, each eager to prove themselves worthy of the throne, began to vie for power. The unity that had once held the kingdom together started to fracture, as old rivalries and new ambitions came to the fore. Upon Igudó's death, his son Ogiso Heir ascended to the throne. Ogiso Heir was a visionary leader, determined to build on his father's legacy. He introduced significant reforms, including the division of the kingdom into provinces, each governed by appointed chiefs. These reforms were designed to strengthen the kingdom, but they also sowed the seeds of discontent. The chiefs, once united under a single leader, now began to question their loyalty. Conflicts with neighboring tribes intensified, and the cracks in the kingdom's foundation grew wider. As the years went on, the Ogiso dynasty faced new challenges. Corruption began to take root within the royal court. Palace intrigues and betrayals eroded the trust between the rulers and their people. Heavy taxes and neglect by the rulers led to widespread suffering, and the once mighty kingdom began to crumble from within. Rebellions erupted, and the glory of the Kingdom of the Sky began to fade. In the midst of this turmoil, there was one who still held on to the ideals of the kingdom's founder, Prince Ekaladahan, the last son of the ruling Ogiso. But envy and jealousy are powerful forces, and Ekaladahan's siblings, fearful of his potential, falsely accused him of treason. Banished from the kingdom he loved, Ekaladahan was forced into exile. His journey took him to Iali Ife, where he adopted a new identity as Izojua, later known as Oduduwa, a figure who would become legendary in the Yoruba lands. Ekaladahan's exile marked the end of the Ogiso dynasty in Igudamigodo, but it also set the stage for a new chapter in the kingdom's history. With the departure of Ekaladahan, the kingdom fell into leaderless chaos. The people, desperate for a savior, looked to Oduduwa, the great ruler of Ife, for help. Their plea did not go unheard. Oduduwa, moved by their plight, sent his son Oramiyan to Igudamigodo to restore order and bring hope to the people. Oramiyan arrived in a land torn apart by power struggles and the remnants of the old Ogiso dynasty. His task was daunting, but he was determined to succeed. He reformed the military and the administration, earning the respect of the people through his just and fair rule. However, the challenges of ruling a foreign land, coupled with the constant resistance from the old guard, made his reign difficult. In the end, Oramiyan decided to return to Ife, but he left behind a legacy in the form of his son, Iwika. Iwika, born of royal blood and guided by the wisdom of his mother and the support of loyal chiefs, ascended to the throne of Ighodemigodo. He became the first Oba of the Benin Kingdom, marking the beginning of a new dynasty that would lead the kingdom into a new era of greatness. Under Oba Iwika's leadership, the kingdom was transformed. He consolidated power, built a strong military, and established a royal court that would become the heart of the kingdom's political and cultural life. Iwika's reforms laid the foundation for a kingdom that would become renowned for its art, culture, and military prowess. The Benin Kingdom, under the rule of successive Obas, entered its golden age. The kingdom expanded through trade, diplomacy, and conquest, becoming one of the most sophisticated and powerful empires in pre-colonial Africa. The famous Benin bronzes, intricate artworks that would come to symbolize the kingdom's advanced artistic traditions, were created during this time, reflecting the kingdom's cultural achievements. As the film draws to a close, we reflect on the enduring legacy of the Benin Kingdom, a legacy of resilience, culture, and the strategic genius of its rulers. The kingdom's rich history and vibrant traditions continue to inspire generations, standing as a testament to the power of unity, leadership, and the indomitable spirit of the people who rose from the ashes of strife to create one of Africa's most remarkable empires. This is the story of the Benin Kingdom, a story of hope, resilience, and the rise of an empire that would forever shape the history of Africa.